Hello Pisces, and welcome to Train to the Porky Tarot with the Devil in the reverse position. We're always looking for ways to get rid of toxic, unhealthy patterns of behaviors, our lifestyles, environments, people, situations, the whole 9 yards. Happy Sunday to you, Pisces. This is going to be a general reading. Okay, for whatever comes out. Let's see what messages Spirit Team, Spirit Guides, Ancestors have for you today. And I just like to take this time out to tell you, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And pushing that like button. Let's see. What do we have, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides, Ancestors for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? The general sign of Pisces. What does Pisces need to know and be aware of? You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I see that you're in hermit mode. Okay, distancing yourself, pulling back your energy from distractions, just being alone, reflecting at this time. Okay, seeking answers, gaining that inner wisdom. Going within. What else for Pisces? You could be going within because you have a decision to make. Okay? And this could have been unexpectedly. You could feel like you're stuck in the middle. Because I see that you're trying to be fair when it comes to this decision. Maybe this decision came unexpectedly. But I see that you're trying to be impartial here. It's a decision that requires you to be fair. And you want to do the right thing. Okay? And it's a heavy decision. Look how heavy the swords are. So you could be feeling a bit stuck, which is why you're in hermit mode. Okay? Following your intuition, trying to gain clarity on something. You could be feeling like you're stuck in the middle to make a decision. I feel like you don't want to, but you have to. What else for Pisces? An important decision needs to be made. So follow your intuition, like the moon here. Okay? Follow your intuition when it comes to making a decision. It could be tough, a challenging decision you have to make, or this could be coming up. Just make sure you have a clear mind. Let's see what else for Pisces. Ancestors, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides. What else for Pisces? Yeah, I need for you to step into your leadership role when it comes to making this decision. You have the confidence to do this. You're a person who defends what's right. You defend your friends and even an advocate for yourself. The Queen of Wands. So having confidence, maybe you feel like, like this is an important decision. I see that you're a great leader and you're taking action when it comes to making a decision, okay? Let's see what else we have. For Pisces, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides. Pisces. A decision to move somewhere, relocate. You could have a small child with you. Whatever it is, I see you leaving behind something that caused you some stress or trauma. Here as well, you could be undecided because you're familiar, comfortable where you're at. However, Pisces, there is a need for you to move to calmer waters, okay? You could have been all in your feelings at one point in time, but you're not sure if you should make a decision to move or not. But if you are moving, this is the start of the process of you healing from whatever hurt you. I see that you're healing. You have a mental decision to make, yeah. The Page of Cups here. Page of Cups is telling you follow your intuition as well. Let's see, what is the Hermit Spirit? What is the Hermit Spirit for Pisces? And I feel like you have the wisdom to know what decision, but you just want to be careful. We have 2 pages. This could be involving children as well, or the start of a project that you're not sure about. Yeah. 8 of Wands, you're not sure how to move forward here. Somebody could be messaging you, multiple messages coming in, emails, text messages. Okay. You also could be invited to a lot of events. So with the page, just make sure that you complete whatever you started first before you make any grandiose promises to anybody to go meet up with someone. Or maybe it's a decision you have to make involving some children. It could be 2 children. So let's keep going. Yeah, so you're probably undecided about which opportunity to take, or which direction, or which event to go to first. Yeah, see, opportunity and offer. So you have multiple offers coming in, Pisces, that you're undecided about. You have to make a decision. All these offers could be good too. It gives you a chance to explore uncharted territory. Again, another page. This is going to cause you, but you have to make a decision to move though, with the 6 of Swords. Maybe your children could be moving. Or you could be moving somewhere with your family. Yeah. And I see that because you're undecided, you could have been undecided for some time. Only because you've been down this road before when it comes to making decisions. Maybe you made decisions that wasn't so good. So this is why I think you're a bit slower when it comes to making a quick decision. You want to take your time, okay, and explore uncharted territory here. You have lots of resources that'll help you overcome challenges, new opportunities that'll help increase your financial stability. Not only that, but help you grow and expand more with experience if you're just starting out. Or maybe you have a child that has multiple offers. Maybe they graduated and they're off into the real world. You guys could be moving. What's the Queen of Wands Spirit for Pisces? You could be a mother figure too, Pisces. The Queen here. Who takes charge of her family, wants to do right by her children. Then flip over, but it came out. Yeah. Using your best judgment here. Okay, reassessing everything so far in the past here. That way you're able to basically see how far you came. But I see that you need to use your best judgment here. And you are reassessing the past because you made decisions. So I see you just reflecting on the past about the certain decisions you made that either worked in your favor or didn't. So this is why we have a bit of a stalemate here, stuck in the middle if you should make this move or not, with maybe some children. But the Page of Cups is also telling you, you know, use your intuition. Maybe this came unexpectedly and it gave you a overwhelming of emotions here. What's the 6 of Swords for Pisces? Yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, I wanted to make a sacrifice of something, seeing something from a higher perspective here. Okay, you have a tough decision that you need to make. This is your card, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. What's the Page of Cups Yeah, making a decision if you should move or not. Page of Cups, Spirit. So it could be in matters of finances, whatever you manifest it to as well. You're basically seeing which opportunity is better. So you have options. What's the Page of Cups, Spirit, for Pisces? Page of Cups, Spirit team, ancestor, spirit guides, Pisces. We have the Star. But I have to cover the Star because she's naked. I don't want to get in trouble from YouTube or anybody telling on me because they're sensitive. But here with the Page, you could have a child that's talented. You know, they're in the spotlight. They're getting recognition. You could be moving for opportunity for a child to be in entertainment business, film, commercial, anything. But you have a sense of renewed faith. I see you having hope for the future because you're undecided, but you have a shred of hope here. And your kid, you know, you could get an unexpected message that, you know, overwhelms your feelings. And, you know, this could be a great opportunity here for somebody to shine, to be seen in the spotlight. Okay, this is somebody that's very popular or going to be very popular, Pisces. It doesn't have to be your children. It could be maybe your friend's children or maybe somebody in your family who have 2 nephews or 3 nephews, whatever. It doesn't have to be. But whatever it is, I see that there's victory here, success. Even the horse is impressed. You're going to have some haters though in the background. I don't think it's like big haters, just like little snarly people like that. What is this that came out? Yeah, so you're wondering if you should invest in this group here. It could be a group, you know, where people just audition, okay, together. But I see you celebrating, taking time. You could be frustrated because maybe in finances, maybe you want to move with the 6 of Swords. So right now you're planning until certain money come in. But at the same time, I see you celebrating here. With friends here, you know, people that'll change a dull moment into a bright one. Okay, hanging out with friends, conversating. They all probably have different opinions. You guys are very abundant together, surrounding yourself with people who give you emotional fulfillment. Okay, as well. Yeah. It could be a young person, or you could just be feeling in that young spirit, Pisces. So this, we have the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. I'm not sure how to move forward when it comes to something. But with the Star card, I see you having hope for the future. Yeah, and we have the Page. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a very curious young person, or you could just have the energy of a young person. But the Page of Swords is very curious, doesn't have all the facts. Even though the Page of Swords is very resourceful, they could be easily triggered because you don't have all the facts, because you're in the 2 of Swords deciding if you should move or not. But I see you curiously eager, have a thirst for knowledge to know more about a situation before you jump all in. Okay, you have questions, you want communication. Okay, if something doesn't feel right to you, I see you waiting. So I see you gathering information first when it comes to a certain opportunity. Okay, what else, Spirit? What's this opportunity for Pisces? Lots of opportunities I see. What's the opportunity for Pisces? Yeah, if you should walk away, as we see with the 6 of Swords. Okay, wondering if you should walk away and go towards another opportunity. I think you should. You walked away from something emotional. You're walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling for you. You are on the search for that other cup, Pisces. Okay, You're on the search for the other cup, because when you move, okay, you're going to be starting new projects and everything. Okay, overcoming challenges. This could be work related or an assignment that requires you to travel. You could be traveling for work. Okay, using your best judgment. You could have got some news that made you happy. Okay. What's the Eight of Cups, Spirit? What's the Eight of Cups? I feel like you didn't know this decision was going to come up, but use your intuition to help guide you, Pisces, when it comes to your your decisions. What's the Eight of Cups, Spirit? Eight of Cups. The Tower, yeah. Because, see, like I said, unexpectedly, you probably had to make this decision here. Okay, so a sudden change here, okay, that you wasn't prepared for. Okay. Which probably rocked you a little bit because you didn't know you had to make a decision this quickly, because things are coming in fast for you, okay? Blessings are coming in fast. This is great energy. You could have children that work out at the gym as well. Let's see, what's the Page of Pentacles? Conflict here, debates. Okay, not sure. Again, under the Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, not sure. Having inner conflict with yourself about how to move forward, yeah. Hold on. Yep. What's the Judgment, Spirit? What's the Judgment for Pisces? All right. Let's try to get just one card here. Yeah, you could be in your head, Pisces, at nighttime. And you could be a Pisces that's a little bit into earth magic, too, as well. Not for every Pisces, pipe it down. Thank you for subscribing. But let's see. Alright. We have Judgments. The Hierophant. Okay, so this could be like I said, be work or industry here, where there's an offer that you're not sure about if it will lead to victory with the, so we have the Eight of Cups, okay, Page of Pentacles, Hierophant, Hangman, Six of Wands. I'm not sure if this sacrifice is going to lead you to victory. However, using your intuition, it may not make sense at first, Pisces, but when you follow your intuition and go about it gradually, letting the universe unfold the path organically before you, okay, as we've seen with here, the lantern only lights up where your foot is walking. It can't light up everything, but I feel like when you let the universe just take control here, and it looks like you was something you've been invested in for a long time. You've been building for a long time. But whatever it is, you could be frustrated. Or not frustrated, but just patiently waiting. The universe is telling you to have patience. Things are going to fall into place. So you're not sure about a certain, it could be a career move. Okay, you could be speaking to an authority figure and they could be telling you to use your best judgment here. This is somebody that you trust. Okay. You could be a teacher that works in a classroom with children, because there's pages out here. So you could be, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So you could be a spiritual teacher or going traveling for a new opportunity here. But you're having conflict with yourself if you should take this offer. This is what I'm seeing here with the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius. Whatever it is, you're going to be great at it. Pouring forth your creativity with the Star card. Pouring forth that creativity, okay? Having a sense of renewed hope, faith, Okay, the Hierophant, this is establishment, religious structure, belief systems. Okay, with the Page of Swords, you could be, or a student here, could be questioning you about certain beliefs, or your children could be, whatever, a classroom here, somebody could be graduating too as well, and not sure which school they might want to go to where they could shine bright as a star. Or maybe you're like a celebrity in Hollywood that has children, and you want them to go off to a prestigious school, and as a celebrity you will have multiple offers, but you're just not sure which one is the right one. So the best advice is to seek out some kind of authority figure, like I see here with the Hierophant. Yeah, you could be going within, speaking to God and things, because this is right under the judgment, the angel here. So whatever you manifested, I see you've been planning this for a long time, but then other opportunities come up. Could be that too. Maybe your child has been trying to work on this for some time, invest in this, working really hard. Maybe you need to save some finances to make this move. Give me one in the Hierophant, please, Spirit. Hierophant. Yeah, so you probably have a decision to make between multiple children. Each child has an opportunity coming in. It could be just a great work opportunity if it's not college or another school or a trade school. Let's see, what else? What's the Hierophant for Pisces, please? Yeah, this is going to require you to step into a leadership role. Maybe you're moving up. Okay. So the Hierophant is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Lover's Gemini energy. So you have a choice to make when it comes to joining a partnership too as well. Maybe, you know what? I think maybe when you make a move, Pisces, you could have a chance for a romantic soulmate to come in. Right now you're enjoying your independent freedoms. You're financially independent, financially stable. You reach a certain level of maturity. Right now you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, abundant you are. You could be going outside, going into nature at this time, as you're like walking through, thinking about a decision you have to make. Okay, whatever it is, you're building here. You could have been building this for a very long time. I see your dress is a little dirty, and you have the glove on, which means you just got through gardening, and you're just relaxing right now, enjoying how far you came independently, doing everything on your own, going to multiple events, making appointments, managing multiple students or children. Or you could be a boss with the Queen of Wands here. A boss, that owns your own restaurant or owns your own franchise, and you have a lot of workers here. But whatever it is piquing your curiosity. And the thing with the Lovers, okay, this is, oops, I got to cover. You have a choice if you want to go down this road here. And if you do make a choice, you could be in a romantic relationship with, because the 8 of Wands also means multiple, like you could have opportunities for like romantic partners coming in, messaging you too as well. But I see right now you're just independently working on your religious studies, could be. Or a form of meditation, if you go to a meditation spa, whatever you do. Okay, Spirit, what else for Pisces? What does all this mean for Pisces? You could meet a soulmate while traveling. You can meet this person at a job, okay? I see that there's a need for you to stand up for your beliefs and values when it comes to making this decision. With the Five of Wands having inner conflict, but there's a need for you to stand up for your beliefs and your values here with the Hierophant. Okay, you could have people here that's working at cross purposes. You're sticking up for yourself at a job, or this could be your children at a school. Here you could be moving to a new location just to go to calmer waters because of drama here. Or just like I said, an offer is being made and you walked away from what no longer served you. When it comes to something, when it comes to doing what you want to do for your future, Pisces. Yeah. See you surrounding yourself, networking, collaborating with people that are familiar to you at the job, the workplace, getting their opinions. Yeah. An authority figure. Okay. And whatever it is, like I said, you could be a boss too, you know. You can be in charge of a bunch of young people. Okay? The thing about the King of Swords is that the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they follow a certain routine. Okay? Some people could see them a little bit intimidating or as cold because the way they speak, they're very blunt and sharp with their tongue. However, the King of Swords is a no-nonsense person at the same time. Okay, they study all the facts. They analyze everything carefully before making a decision. Yeah, I need for you to stand your ground and cut off what no longer serves you. Taking action, taking decisive action. And if this is a person that's going to lead to a romantic partner, this person is intelligent. You know, they know how to be successful with their intelligence. Okay, this person is the type of person that has charming communication rather than with passionate emotions. Okay, this is an authority figure. This could be someone who calls the shots, who makes judgments. And we have the Justice here. I don't know, Pisces, you could be yeah, you gotta step into your leadership role big time. So it could be you and another person that are both leaders in a certain position, or this is what you're gonna rise up to, Pisces. Yeah, completing the cycle, like I said, traveling, okay? Experiencing the world. You could be into worldly events or something that has to do with social media. You could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus as well. But this is telling you, Spirit's telling you, and look at this, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. But this is Spirit telling you that it's time for you to celebrate, okay? Analyze every situation, cut off what no longer serves you, making a move to a new opportunity here, okay? Starting the process of healing because, you know, maybe you have to leave behind what's familiar, but also you got to do what makes you happy too as well, Pisces. So I see whatever it is, you're going to have victory and success because you're the star, okay? And people are watching the star, okay? They're watching you on social media or on TV. Whatever it is, somebody, somewhere out there in the world is going to rise up to victory, success. This is what you invested in. This is what you worked hard for. You probably traveled back and forth, back and forth. But whatever it is, it's the industry, a school, or a work situation where you're going to be around a lot of young people. Maybe you're a teacher applying for a new job. Okay? But whatever it is, I can see you're going to make the right decision here. You're being guided. All right, Pisces, so keep shining, okay? Keep shining. Get out of this being overthinking the situation, okay? Because you're going to be happy in the end, okay? You're going to be very happy and emotionally fulfilled, and things are moving in a positive direction for you, okay? With the Page of Swords, you could be studying here. Yeah, something studying. So you could be a teacher, some form of religious teacher, Doing what you love to do. Yeah, moving forward in the Chariot with a car here. Somebody could be traveling towards you, or this is you traveling. Yeah. So Pisces, that's going to be your reading. Keep going within to make what decision is best for you. Okay? Let's get you one of these. Let's see, Spirit Team. This is going to be a tough decision, Pisces, I could tell, because you're comfortable where you're at. But in order to have a better opportunity, and you could meet a soulmate partner on the way as you're traveling, Pisces. Keep that in mind. We can't always take everybody with us, okay? But I see you're going to have to leave behind what you love, too, which is friends, family. So I see you, like, celebrating with them, like saying your last goodbyes before you take off to a long trip or vacation. Okay, blind, awkward, unknown. Some Pisces out there, somebody could be blinded to something because there's something they really don't know. Okay, so it could be awkward, unknown, vision problems. So the Two of Swords, blinded, unknown. We have blessings, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. We have sweet dreams, satisfaction, comfortable, lazy day. Okay, and Pisces, watch your children. Somebody could be bullied at school. Okay, as well. Like I said, multiple children is here. And maybe your kids are not telling you they're being bullied here in school, which is why you maybe have to uproot and move somewhere. But whatever is happening, I see that your child is very talented. So they're going to be, even though they're bullied, when you make this move, like I said, they're going to be celebrated and probably seen on TV or the web, something they're doing. Yeah, bullied. There's some stubbornness in here. But Pisces, that's going to be your reading. Thank you so much for visiting Trey and Poetry. Trey Intuitive Poetry Tarot. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye. Have a beautiful day.